You make millions of dollars and you just live happily ever after. It isn't that way at all. It's like very hard work, very heartbreaking. You get your rewards and things, you do get a lot of things like gold disc, platinum disc, cars, houses, and then you got things like divorces, management rip-offs, fatigue, drugs, alcohol, hangovers, and you got to go on the next night. You've been up all night burning your bridges, and you got to go, "Hi guys, it's good to be back on stage again." You're feeling like crap inside. Very often I asked them, what do they think I would be doing if I wasn't rock and roll? And I kept saying, my answer to that is I'd probably be in prison.
Why is that?
Because I didn't want to get a regular job. I couldn't conform to any system. I didn't want to get a job I had several jobs in factories and different jobs. But rock and roll, it's got this sort of outlawish thing with it. You can do what you want, and you don't have to get up and listen to some big fat baldy old fart telling you to take this box and stick it over there.
So tell me about what happened when all of a sudden you got rich and you could buy everything you wanted. And
well, what happened? It didn't work out exactly like Cinderella. We started to think we were like gods. All went out and bought fast cars and everything, but we had a manager. And because we came from the back streets of Birmingham, we didn't have much of a business education. We let him con us, as it was. We got ripped off for lots of money in the early days, but we didn't care. We were seeing America, we were having fun, screwing as many groupies as we could, smoking as much dope, getting just out of it in general, and basically having a good time. And they were the fun years because until we suddenly realised one day, hey, we must be earning a lot more than this guy's actually giving us.
So it's not all
no, it's not
a pretty story.
It's hard bloody work, and you've got to be a businessman, and I'm not a businessman, I'm very fortunate to this day now. My wife is my manager. She knows the business, but I don't know the business side of rock and roll. I don't want to know it either. We came to America and we thought like drugs and all that was just a part of the gig, you just get stoned and you just get fucked up and that make your gig and all that. And what happened with Black Sabbath? We all ended up junkies and alcoholics and everything. Like the drummer ended up in a rehabilitation centre. I did. For a while, and in the end, disaster happens. It's inevitable to happen, disaster, because it's like drugs. They were okay at the time, but we outgrew them, We just, we took LSD, we took cocaine, we took vast amounts of marijuana. It was fun at the time, but then we all just sort of this ain't a very good idea anymore.
So you have a more stable life now?
No.
Back in Control is an organization that is designed to show parents how to regain control of the child's behavior.